What up, people? It's Slams. I am back from a not really vacation. Took the family out to Tennessee to see the Smoky Mountains, which were quite smoky indeed. Quite chilly the first couple days, and then it was balls hot, so that was fantastic. So I tried to keep up with everything, but I fell a little behind, being on vacation and all. So I'm catching myself up, which means doing this video right now. So I'm going to go through all 72 submissions and do a little critiquing, rating. I'll do it all. I'm going to do this little piece together nonsense, so it's not going to be one continuous video like it usually is. So, just because I gotta look at the thing that I'm reviewing first. This is really going to be my first time actually digging into it. I mean, I've been looking at them to take stats and stuff, which I'm still working on, by the way, because 72 submissions and 5 trophies each, and that's a big number. So, I'm going to do that now. Start with the first one. I'll be back after this cut. Our first Elixir comes from Pricey403 with the ooh-ar, I'm guessing is how it's pronounced. There's 2 O's, AR, 2 O's, AR. Ooh-ar. That's probably how it goes. So he's got turnips, elephant, skulls, boots, and beer. It's a combination, all right. The little marketing blurb we got. Ever wanted to know what it feels like to be Cornish for the day? Drink this potion and become the ultimate Cornish farmer. Kurno buys Viking. So, no, I would not ever probably drink this elixir, for I do not want to become a Cornish farmer. That does not sound appealing. Appealativity, 0! You got a 0 for appealativity, which is clearly rating number 1. Wasn't a very exciting blurb. Not knowing what Kurno buys Viking mean, that doesn't really help me. Let's try a little Google Translate on this bad boy. What is it? Kurno, I mean, that's not even English apparently. No, it is English, and it's translated to English. Google Translate, that did not bring me to Google Translate. Let's try that again. Google Translate. This is ridiculous. Google, oh my God, Translate. Yes, please, take me to it. All right, let's try this one. Google Translate. That's nothing. I got nothing. It says it's Czech. I doubt it's Czech since this is talking about corn. So we're going to skip that. Appealativity 0! Side effects include becoming increasingly attracted to cows, tractors, and pasties. Increased patriotism to small places nobody cares about after Brexit. Side effects, not too bad. I mean, I like cows. Attracted to cows, and that's a little much. I mean, I don't want to, have relations with a cow, tractor, and or pasty. Patriotism, that's not a problem. So, side effects, we'll go 50-50, half good, half bad. So, 5 out of 10. The name, I don't get, ooh-ah-oo. So, I don't know, 1 out of 10, I guess. Turnips, I'm not a fan of turnips, I don't think. I don't really know. Who really eats turnips? Elephant, sure, whatever, that's an elephant. Skulls, I'm guessing you're going to crush those up into some sort of fine powder. Boots, leather boots, maybe a little leathery feel. And then beer. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of any of those, really. So, ingredients, also not a very high rating on the Slamma scale. We'll go with 2 out of 10. 3 out of 10. We'll go 3 out of 10, because you use beer. I mean, beer, that's at least people actually consume beer sometimes. So yeah, I don't know, overall score, 2 out of 10. I'm not really doing this officially, guys. I'm just making this all up as I go. So, congratulations, Pricey. You're the first one, but your elixir was not so good. So, sorry. Maybe next time. Next, we got iLion with the Safari Lion Lemonade. Sounds delicious. Something you'd go on a safari and drink some lemonade. I'm a fan. So we got mushrooms, piranha, nails, shoe, and lemonade. Obviously, it's got to have lemonade in it. So, name, sounds good. We're going to keep going because, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I like the name so far. But it could turn to be, a bad thing. Who knows? Ever feel bored of sitting at a desk from 9 to 5? Have you ever felt like you were born to do more? Ever fancied a mane and eating gazelles? Well, try out Safari Lion Lemonade and you'll be the king of the Sahara. Dangerous predator, most importantly, combing that wonderful new golden mane by Monday morning. So apparently he'll turn into a lion. Not bad, Lion King, one of my favorite movies. Hakuna Matata, clearly. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I'll give that appealability a 7, because, maybe I don't want to be a lion. It's a cat, big old cat. They're a lion. So yeah, I don't know. Side effects, a lethal stutter and large toes. My toes are already kind of large, so not a big problem there. Lethal stutter. If you're a lion, you're not really planning on talking all that much, so side effects, not too bad. We'll go 8 out of 10 there, so doing solid right now. With the ingredients though, mushroom, I don't really know how that plays because there's no mushrooms in the Sahara that I know of. I'm sure there's somewhere, but not in the Sahara I know of. Piranha, again, desert jungle, maybe jungle water with the lions. I don't know how piranhas would turn into a lion, but apparently they do. Nails, clearly nails, because lions have claws, which can be called nails for cats, cat nails. Shoe, don't know, I guess it was just an easy trophy. And then lemonade, clearly, because we need lemonade. So all that, look pretty good. Did pretty good there. No picture, so, but again, wasn't really required, but, for this purpose, it means something to me. But 8 out of 10, why not? Good job. Next we got Mixir AL93 with the Splash Tropical Cocktail. Sounds delicious. I'm a fan. I know that generally men don't enjoy them, but, who doesn't enjoy them? They're not supposed to enjoy them, but I love me a fruity drink. It's delicious. So, it's refreshing, it's delicious. That's all you need, refreshing and delicious. So, Splash Tropical Cocktail. We got pork, what? Cat, what? Head, what? Pants, what? And water. Obviously, you need water to put in a beverage of some sort. So, I don't see how that as a cocktail, a tropical cocktail, even. That doesn't make any sense. That's just kind of ingredients thrown into there and just, yeah, sure, tropical cocktail, why not? Marketing blurb. Ever feel tired whenever you go home from work? Want to regain the energy you've lost? Look no further. This tropical peach cocktail, I don't know where the peach is coming from, but apparently it's in there, will refuel your energy so you can kick back and relax to your games and move to home. So it gives you the energy to not have energy, apparently. So apparently you need energy so you can relax. That doesn't make any sense. This whole thing is making no sense to me. My brain's exploding in my brain. Side effects, discomfort around shoulders. I don't understand. Dreams about Nyan Cat every night. Would not mind that. And possible migraines. I already have those sometimes, so no thanks. Yeah, so as a whole, this thing does not make any sense to me. I'm going to give it a question mark out of 10 because I'm just like, what? I can't even rate it because it doesn't make any sense to me. There's no real form or clarity. It's just kind of, give me an award. Tisk tisk. Next, we got the Juggermoggy from Resolute. Juggermoggy. Yeah, that's what we're going with. The Juggermoggy soda. It's a nice little graphic. I'm not sure if this was handmade. I did literally zero research. So if you handed it, it's very nice. I don't know what it means. It has to do with a cat, because there's a cat on it. So that gives me some sort of clarity. There's also a little health cross thingy and a bullet, which none of those really seem to go together. But that's okay! So we got pie, cat. Pie in a soda? You're crazy. Pie, cat. Cat is clearly something related. Hand, shoe, and soda. Soda, obviously, you need to have soda and a soda. So, that sounds quite alright. Maybe this all goes together. So, ever feel tired of being chased by zombies and all you want to do is complete an Easter egg? Sick of being down despite having a ray gun? your friends leave you dead, then try Juggy Moggy. Not only will it grant you 9 lives, but also become agile and quick as a cat. So you'll turn into, not turn into, but you'll get 9 lives, so that's cat-like, and then quick like a cat, so that's where the cat comes from. Don't know where the pie comes from. I mean, it's just delicious. Nice additive. Shoe, I guess that's for quickness. I don't know. Side effects, coughing up hairballs. I'm not a fan of that. So peelability, and you know, I'll give it a 9. 9 lives. A 9. And side effects, hairballs, and not a big fan. Not a big fan of hairballs. I have 2 cats. They don't really have too many hairballs. Well, they do. It's disgusting. So we'll go 4. 4 out of 10 there. I like the picture. A picture, 10 out of 10 for having a picture. The name, I don't understand what it means, but it's fun to say. Juggermoggy. Juggermoggy. A Juggermoggy. A Juggermoggy. So yeah, we'll go 8 out of 10. Sure, because that kind of 8 out of 10. Yeah, good job, 8 out of 10. Next we got Jerry Appleby, who has the Manly Metal Mouth Serpent Swig in a new cheese flavored edition. Apparently, the original flavor was not too appealing. Therefore, there's a new cheese flavored, which does not sound appealing either. I don't like to drink cheese normally. I mean, I'll drink it sometimes, you know, if it's like nacho cheese. But even then, I mean, I'd rather dip it with some chips instead of just like glug, glug, glug. No thanks. So we got cheese, obviously. Serpent, which is in the title of the elixir. Mouth, which is where you'll insert the beverage, I assume. Mountain Man threads, which I'm just cutting down to threads because Mountain Man threads aren't a thing, but threads are. And metal, which is apparently liquid. So what this does is, blah, 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 strengthen your body by inserting a large dose of metal directly into your bones. That does not sound very healthy. It'll make you manly, apparently, and it's cheese flavored. That does not sound very appealing. I don't want metal in my bones. That's not cool. I mean, I'm not Wolverine, because if I was, I wouldn't need this. So, yeah, peelability, very low score there, because that does not appeal to me at all. I don't want metal in my bones. I like my bones like they are, bony. So 2 out of 10, just for the reasons listed. I don't understand where the serpent comes from. Serpent has nothing to do with it. It's just there. It's just kind of like, apparently serpents are strong, maybe? I don't know. Or they're manly? I don't know. Or they're mouthy? I don't know. Side effects, heartburn, ouch. I get those. Occasional hissing fits and stronger sense of arrogance with a minor chance of death. Not bad. By not bad, I mean terrible. Why would I want to die so I can... Well, clearly, because if you put metal in your bones, you'll probably die, because I don't think your body would appreciate that. So, overall, not good. D-. Yeah, I was switching to letter grades, because numbers don't do justice. And we're only on the, what is this, 7, 6? Oh, jeez, this is going to be a long video. Deceiver with frolicking fun time. That sounds fun, literally. So we got spaghetti, pony, skulls, masks, and blood, which is fun. Fun blood. I guess spaghetti can kind of be bloody if you look at it like that. I mean, spaghetti sauce, blood, maybe. And a pony, skulls, masks, I don't know. Doesn't all fit in my brain. Frolicking, pony, maybe. Pony, frolicking. Yeah. So marketing. Do you want to prance around the fields? That's it. If you want to prance around and frolic, this is for you. Peelability. I mean, I can do that without a potion. So again, very low. Maybe a 4, because maybe it would increase my level of prancing and frolicking. Maybe I'm not sure I'm prancing and frolicking now, but if I drank this, I would be like, definitely, this is prancing and frolicking. So, I mean, there's a little bit of peelability there for those who, maybe not have experience prancing and frolicking. Increased appetite for grass and longing to run wild and free through nearby parks. I don't think that sounds too bad. I would say I already have a longing to run wild and free through nearby parks, so not really a side effect for me. The grass, though, I mean, it's grass. I mean, you're not going to die. So that's not bad. So side effects, 7 out of 10, not bad. Maybe 8 out of 10. Grass thing, whatever. No picture. So, I don't know, 5 out of 10. It's average, you know. It's not really real appeal. It's not real appealing to me, but you know, maybe it is to somebody. Not me though. So 5. Oh my god, it's so cute. So Haptism with Cutie T. Oh my gosh, the little ducky on the little thing. Oh my god, it's so cute. So yeah, we got sugar, duck, face, hat, and tea. Those all sound reasonable, you know, because you know sugar and tea makes sense. Sweet tea. T for tea. Face, because cutie, cutie face. Duck, we got the ugly duckling story. It kind of goes together, where the duck was ugly, but cutie tea. I don't know. Anyways, so not bad. That looks good so far. Sick of being ugly duckling. Do you want to cover your face with a hat? Don't do that. Cutie tea. You'll become sweeter than sugar. Oh, very nice. And then your cute face will be loved by everyone. So you can get a pretty face like people in Hollywood without surgery. So this will make you cute. Peelability 10, because who doesn't want to be cute? That's adorable. And then side effects, you will die earlier. Well, you know, you're gonna die eventually. So earlier, maybe that's a couple minutes, maybe a couple days, maybe years, maybe, you know, right now. Maybe you'll die immediately. But death is a question anyways, so not bad. So overall, very, very, very good. Very nice. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Good job. 9 out of 10. Next we got TWYZ, who I believe does not like to be called Twiz for Twizzler. We got Horse Schlock. Yeah, Horse Schlock. Horse Schlock. Alright, so we got pasta, which horses like apparently. Horses, obviously. Eye, gloves, and blood. Because, you know, you can't have a horse without some blood. This one will make you want to be a horse, make you turn into a horse. Lets you experience the life of a horse. So you're not turning into a horse, but you're experiencing? Maybe it's just like a memory thing where you're just sitting there and you're like, wow, I'm a horse now. Maybe it's like LSD like that, where you're like just sitting there and you're just like, well, I'm a horse, dude. But maybe not. I mean, it's kind of not very clear on what it does. It's something about a horse, something about experiencing it through the eyes of a, maybe your soul gets transported into a horse. I don't know. Question mark out of 10, because I don't know. Side effects: galloping, binge watching Mr. Ed, hay, fondness for hay, sleeping standing up, bizarre obsession with film, hot to trot, stampedes, being mistaken for Sarah Jessica Parker, and suicidal thoughts or actions. Woo! That one's a little iffy. I don't like that one. But basically, side effects are acting like a horse. So you will kind of turn into a horse with the actions. But the whole idea of where your soul goes in this idea, I'm not sure. I don't know if it stays with you or you just become a lifeless, you know, pestle of nothing. Who knows? Ooh, there's a caution. Always wear gloves while handling it. Good to know. Thanks. So 4 out of 10 because I'm confused. I wouldn't take it for the confusionness. So, and a horse. I mean, being a horse is cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to be a horse. Sorry. 4 out of 10. Next we have Dino Roar with cheesy brain spaghetti. Not sure if that's cheesy brain spaghetti or cheesy brain spaghetti. That's a questionable one there. I don't know if it's like brain that has been turned into spaghetti with cheese on it, or if it's brain that is cheesy on spaghetti. I guess either way, it's still spaghetti with cheese and brain, so yeah, we'll see where this goes. So we got cheese, obviously, worms, which I guess is kind of spaghetti shaped. We got a whole bunch of body parts here, but we're gonna go with the first one of head. So head, brain, head, makes sense. Costume, don't know where that comes from, and juice. Sure. So if you're not happy with your usual brain food, then you can try improved cheesy brain spaghetti. Guaranteed to get creative thoughts pumping around inside. So eating this cheesy brain spaghetti will make you more creative. All right, not bad. I'd like to be creative. So, 9 out of 10. Sure. Side effects. Cheesy brain spaghetti has been known to cause random outbursts of civilians doing the hokey pokey. Which I do occasionally sometimes because Slammanalysis loves the hokey pokey song. And all the other baby songs. So, yeah, not bad. I don't mind doing hokey pokey. And if I can look past the whole brain part, I wouldn't mind. We'll give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Just the brain is still kind of throwing me off. And now we got Disc Doc X with Chuck Norris's awesome Space Owl Power Punch. Sorry, Power Punch. It's apparently doctor recommended, and now powered by pork. I don't know what it was powered by before, or maybe it was I don't know. So apparently this is either created by Chuck Norris, or sponsored by Chuck Norris, or you're stealing Chuck Norris's name, but his name's in it, so you got to deal with that. So we got pork, not space owls, because that's not a real thing. So there's owls, eyes, bandanas, and punch. So, makes sense, Chuck Norris. Oh, there's more of a kicker. I can't really see that, whatever. So, he's more of a kicker, but that's okay. So, if you want to have you ever wanted to be like Chuck Norris, well, now you can harness your inner superpowers with this. So, it will improve your vision, allowing you to see through walls, X-ray vision. You move like a jungle cat, better reflexes, super strength, and honey badgers will fear your new powers. That's good. I don't like those honey badgers. They're always messing my life up. We got some other, marketing type nonsense here. It's organic. Hey, who cares? Gluten-free, I don't care. Lactose-free, that's nonsense. All natural ingredients, whatever. Suitable for vegan diets. I don't want it anymore. This is not sponsored by Chuck Norris. This is garbage. He would not sponsor a vegan diet. Maybe he would. I don't really know too much about Chuck Norris. But I know bacon, Chuck Norris go together somehow. So, again, if it's powered by pork, how is it suitable for vegan diets? Huh? I'm calling BS on this nonsense. Alright, side effects. Blah, 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 blah. That's not a side effect. There we go. Blindness, paralysis, temporary or permanent, grandiose delusions, narcolepsy, insomnia, and spontaneous human combustion. Those all sound terrible. So 0 out of 10 for side effects. Or like 10 out of 10 for side effects, if that's the way you're going for. But either way, the whole vegan and pork thing does not jive with me. Therefore, 0 out of 10. Sorry, buddy. You gotta think these things through a little better, because I'm coming at you. Coming at you with the brain power. Chuck Norris. And now we got Joy Polar Twin with psychedelic hybrid legal jello shots. Whew. So it sounds like these are some sort of psychedelic, clearly with it in the name and everything. So we got gel, which is a food, frog, which is an animal, heads, which are body parts, just clothing, sheriff's clothing, that's too specific, I don't like that, clothing, and water. Okay, clearly, need water. I don't know where the psychedelic part is. Maybe it's the frog, because I know licking the frog causes... I don't know. So, you want to take a mental vacation legally without sacrificing psychedelic quality. Jello shots, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So it's going to make you have a psychedelic trip. A legal one, apparently. I don't know what sort of governing body decided this was legal. I don't see any sort of seal of approval or general sign-off by any governing body, so I don't know what makes it legal, but apparently it does. So, question mark out of 10 for appealability, because I don't know if I will actually get arrested or not for consuming this. Nor does it mention the addictivity. Maybe it's addictive. We don't know. You don't know anything with drugs these days. So side effects include upside downness, downside upness, mind swimming, and water syndrome. And apparently hallucinations that could feature white rabbits, red herrings, and pink elephants all in one go. Sounds ridiculous. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I would need to get some sort of written on the packaging that this is okay, because, It sounds shifty, very shifty. I don't know. It's shifty. But maybe. 6 out of 10. The MAN United Fan with something called Gorgeous Goo. That second picture. Alright, yeah, I can kind of see it. From up here, there's a kind of a glare. I can see it now. It just looked like Geo Goo. That's cool. So, yeah, Gorgeous Goo. So we got ice, cats, face, boots, and whiskey. I don't see anything gooey in there. That's okay. I guess whiskey could be kind of... No, it can't be. Alright, so... hate your face. No, I don't hate my face. Don't keep any mirrors in your house. Yes, I do. There's one somewhere. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this does. Be like Taylor Swift and try Gorgeous Goo. I'm guessing it makes you pretty? I guess. Gorgeous Goo makes you gorgeous? I'm not really too sure what it does. Maybe it turns you into Taylor Swift? I don't know. The side effects include a revolving door of ex-boyfriends, having nothing in your brain, and taking 3 years off to release a new album. So apparently you will turn into Taylor Swift. That's a lot of Swifties to run around the world. Alright, so appealability 3. Sorry. It's not appealing. Yeah, I don't really want to be Taylor Swift. I mean, who doesn't want to be Taylor Swift? But seriously, I don't want to be Taylor Swift. Sorry. 3 out of 10. C. Irvin94 with the rage-inducing serum. The picture of the Hulk there. Red Hulk. Angry Hulk. Hulk angry. Or something like that. So we got ice cream, which somehow makes people angry. Jackal. Oh, okay. Foot. Sure. Hat. Why not? And water. Okay. So, I guess none of that really makes sense. Jackal kind of makes a little bit of... Not really, though. It's not really an angry animal, I don't think. It's just more shifty and sneaky. So if you feel like you're too calm, cool, and collected, this will... speed up all bodily reactions and increase the body temperature, causing uncontrollable rage. Whew! Please use this serum when alone to avoid unnecessary injury. So, you may injure people if you use this in public. Side effects include increased anger, uncontrollable rage, and the user's intestine has been known to fall out. What? No thank you. 0 out of 10. Attractability. That does not sound good. I don't want to do that. And why would you take it to be angry alone in a room by yourself? I mean, unless it, like, takes all the rage that you had pent up inside of you for years and years and years and then releases it, that's the only case in which I see this could be useful. Some of us don't have that, okay, I'm angry now, I'm going to go crazy. I don't. So, unless it does that, where it takes all those little things that are just festering up inside of you and just like lets them loose and then they're gone forever, that would be attractability right there. I would give that an 8 out of 10. But this question mark as to what it does leaves me with a question mark out of 10. Next is Stay True 1985's Enact. Stands for something. It stands for the ingredients, apparently. Egg, nail, alligator, cream, and top. Okay. I'll just get past it. If you ever felt like you're too laid back or getting taken advantage of, if you want to let all your aggression out, this sounds familiar. This will allow you to enact your inner desires. Take control of your life and be your own boss. So it'll give you self-control. I'm guessing. That's what it seems like. Inner desires, things that you don't really want to normally do that you'll do. Like take the trash out without being asked. No, I do that anyways. I'm a good person. Side effects. You may become so angry that you lose basic literary skills, so illiteracy. You'll dress up your pet in foofy outfits and struggle to deal with your outpouring emotions. Alright, so, 4 out of 10, that doesn't also sound very enticing. I mean, if I have inner desires, I would act on them if they were appropriate. If they weren't, clearly they're staying inner for a reason. Dang it, my shoe came untied. So yeah, 4 out of 10, I guess. The whole using the name as the ingredients doesn't really make any sense. I mean, unless that's what you're going for. But even that, it doesn't make sense. What does, like, egg have to do with anything? You know? Top hat? Alligator? Cream? Nail? I don't know. None of it goes together. It's just, yeah. An act. Oh, 4 out of 10. Next, we have Resonating Starfall with Rough and Bumpy Forever. So we got corn, head, Komodo, as in Komodo dragon, water, and boot. Okay, Komodos can be rough and bumpy, so good, that makes sense. Corn, I can see that, rough and bumpy. I don't know where we're going with the whole what it does thing yet. Let's read. If you wanted to get rough skin with smooth bumps, like the skin of a Komodo dragon, with the nice bumps of corn on the cob. What? Why would anyone want this? We'll turn your legs into leathered skin, like cowboy boots? What? So it makes your skin rough and smooth? Like bumpy, but like not like a rough bumpy? Who would want that? Peelability 0. It doesn't sound like anything anyone would ever want. Or maybe there is, but for me, no, 0. You may get little pieces of corn as teeth. That also does not sound good. You may be filled with more water, because you need to drink more water. Your eyes can turn green. You get a large snout with sharp teeth. So none of that sounds appealing either. So we got a very low score here of 1. 1 out of 0. I'm not giving you a 0 because you did something. But 1 because, no, that sounds terrible. You can't, why would anyone want this? I don't get it. You're selling 0 of these, I am sure. Maybe 1. Someone feels bad because you haven't sold any, but 0. But 1. But 0. This coffee has lost all its flavor. It's disgusting. Next, we got Zetberg with I Will Survive. He has chicken, ducks, behind, as in booty, shoes, and wee, as in urine. Not appealing either. Why would I want to drink urine? Everything else sounds good. Chicken and ducks. That sounds delicious. But, wee. Urine. No. And then behind butt. I don't know how far of a butt we're going into this. Are we cutting all the way in? Or just like the top buttocks layer? Questionable. So, marketing blurb. Are you in a tight spot and need a solution? This is for you. It will trigger your survival instincts and enhance your nervous system. So, it will make you survive. Hey, clearly, I will survive. So, not bad. If you need to survive, this is for you. I don't know what kind of situation you're in that you might not survive, but this is for you. Side effects, incontinence, okay, and fear of everything. But you will survive, so it's okay. We'll give it a 7 out of 10. That's not bad. 7 out of 10 there. Urine thing is still tripping me up. 6 out of 10. No, that's really tripping me up. Why would I want urine? 6 out of 10. Good job, Zach. Next, we have Sellers with alliteration. Sellers super secret speedy spring sauce. All right, so we got. Unfortunately, the ingredients don't follow the S's. Unfortunate. That would have been fantastic. But we got sandwiches, whale, heel, boots, and water. Not the worst list of ingredients I've ever seen. So we got, what does this do? What does this do? Okay, this will enhance your speed and jump distance infinitely. That seems like a very long distance. I don't know how you can increase speed infinitely. I mean, I know how you can, but... So you're running so fast you're not running? Running back in time? Maybe that's a side effect. Oh yeah, here we go. Persistent use will cause you to ascend to great higher heights. You may transcend time itself, breaking the very fabric of time and space, and effectively ending all of existence. That sounds terrifying. Also, jumping too high will eventually cause you to go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher until you die. So side effects aside, it sounds okay. You know, it'll make you go faster and higher infinitely. That I don't know why anyone would want to go faster and higher infinitely, but you know. So I guess just use it once and call it a day. Because if you use it too much, you're going to end time and space, so don't do that. 5 out of 10, you know, it's a good idea to start with, and then it was like, okay, don't use this. So, and the whole on S's thing. More S's would have been more numbers, but you only did 5. Well, super secret, 6, 7, you get 5. Next we have Smashbo 82 with something a little different apparently, although it looks very similar, but it's different. So we got his submission is called Kosh. Consumption of substances hazardous to health. 0 appealability right off the bat. If it is hazardous to your health, why would you want to consume it? Don't know, but it does. Here we go. So it will read down. Unleash the absolute scenes in you. Don't know what that means, but it'll do it. No idea what this does. Absolutely 0 idea of what this elixir will do for you. I mean, yeah, I have no clue. Absolute scenes. That's what it does. It does absolute scenes, which is scenes in itself. Absolutely. So, ingredients, we got toad, lava, yes, toad, lava, teeth, soot, and Gruyere, which is a very fancy cheese. For that, cheese plus 2, but that's pretty much the extent of it, so this elixir will get a 2, because 1, I have a question mark on what this does, and, you know, that's not going to sell it to me, and the whole, you know, it's hazardous to health, why would I want to drink it? I mean, it does have 100% satisfaction guarantee, which is pretty good. 3 out of 10, just for that. 3 out of 10, but, you know, yeah, 3 out of 10, because I don't really want to drink it. But it's satisfaction guaranteed, so it could go wrong, you know? Next, we got Defazed Fingers with the Lovable Elixir. Lovable instead of lovable. Lovable. I love it. I love it. I like the nice little picture. It's a little goblet with fire. There's a little chicken standing behind it, which I'm assuming chicken is in the ingredients. Yes, it is. So we got chicken eyes, sloth, lava, obviously, and shoe. Okay. So, lava, obviously. Let's see, what does this do? It will get you going again. Do you feel tired, aching, sloth-like? It will reignite your attitude, awaken your eyes, and get you back on your feet.